Bless. Good day to everyone. I'm having a wonderful day. I'm going to get into Psalms today. Psalms 19. It's another consecutive chapter. It's going to go on and on and on. This is the sundry prayers and praise, and this is out of the origin of this psalm contains sundry prayers, praises, and professions of obedience. It says, "Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of the Lord. Blessed are they that keep his testimonies and that seek him with their whole heart. They also do no iniquity, they walk in his ways. Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts and diligent. Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes, then shall I not be ashamed. When I have respected unto all thy commandments, I will praise thee with uprightness in heart, when I shall have learned thy righteous judgments. I will keep thy statutes, or forsake me not utterly. Wherewith then shall a young man cleanse his way? By taking heed thereto according to thy word. With my whole heart have I sought thee. O let me not wander from thy commandments, the word I have hid in my heart, that I might not sin against thee. Blessed art thou, O Lord, teach me thy statutes. With my lips have I declared all the judgment of thy mouth. Period. I have rejoiced in the way of testimonies as much as the riches of the world. I will meditate in thy precepts, and I have respected unto thy ways. I will delight myself in thy statutes, and I will not forget thy word. Deal bountifully with thy servant, that I may live and keep thy word. Open thou my eyes, and I have may behold wondrous things out of the law. I am a stranger in the earth. Hide not thy commandments from me. My soul breaketh from the longing that it hath unto the judgment of all times. Thou hast rebuked the proud that are cursed, which do err from thy commandments. Remove from me reproach and contempt, for I have kept thy testimonies. Princes also did sit and speak against me also, but thy servant did meditate in thy statutes. Thy testimonies also are my delight and my counsel. My soul cleave unto the dust. Quicken thou me according to thy word. I have declared my ways, and thou hearest me. Teach me thy statutes. Make me to understand the way of thy precepts, so shall I talk with thy wondrous works. My soul metal for heaviness. Strengthen thou me according to thy word. Remove from me the way of lying, and grant me thy graciously. I have chosen the way of truth. Thy judgments have I laid before me. I have stuck unto thy testimonies of the Lord. Put me not to shame. I will run the way of thy commandments, when thou shalt enlarge my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of the statutes, that I shall keep it unto the end. Give me understanding, I shall keep the law. Yeah, I shall observe it with my whole heart. And make me to go into the path of thy commandments, for therein do I do delight. Incline my heart unto thy testimonies, and not to covetousness. Turn away my eyes from the beholding vanity, and quicken thou me into the way. Establish thy word unto thy servant, who is devoted to thy fear. Turn away my reproach which I fear, for the judgments are good. Behold, I have been long after thy precepts. Quicken me into thy righteousness. Let thy mercies come also unto me, O Lord, even thy salvation according to thy word. So shall I have within to answer him that reproach me. For I trust in thy word, and take not the word of the truth utterly out of my mouth. For I have hope in the judgments, so shall I keep thy law continually forever and ever. I will walk at the liberty, for I seek thy precepts, and I will speak of thy testimonies also before the kings, and I will not be ashamed. And I will delight myself in the commandments which I have loved. My hands also I will lift up to thy commandments which I have loved, and I will meditate in thy statutes. How everybody doing today? I'm gonna start right there. That was Psalm 19. And you can go in and read if you want for yourself. Of course, you know Psalm 19 is one of the longest ones. I just want to come in and say good afternoon to everyone, well, good evening. And I think it's about time that I start talking more. To let y'all know what's really going on. So this is how it works. If you're the star player and you're not giving off the energy to these people, what they're trying to do is get you into a position where you start talking about them. And once you start talking about them, that's going to give them an avenue to become somebody. Does that make sense? As long as you don't talk about these people, that's not going to give them a story. So what they're trying to do, they're trying to make me talk about all the stuff that they're doing to me so that they can come out with their grand story and become some kind of like, oh, you know, this, and that. But what they don't know is that they're going to their fucking bed. That's it. And I pray that whoever done started this shit with me, tell y'all the truth. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. This what happened. And I hope y'all go back and tell these people what the fuck going on. These people came and played with me. They touched on me back in 2020. And they took something from me with their wicked asses. And so as the years been going on to this day, 6 years later, people been dying in their family. And they can't understand why. They can't understand why people dying left and right. Well, I'm here to tell their family members the shit that they won't tell them. Your daughter, your son, thought it'd be a grand old idea to play with me. They didn't know nothing about me. They didn't know how protected I am. Instead of them coming to y'all saying that they did some dumbass shit, they watching all y'all suffer. And now they just did some more dumbass shit. And I pray to God that this government come out and tell these people what is going on in these times. That the sons and the daughters of God is about to tell and y'all. The government need to tell y'all. Because y'all been out here playing too long. And the government is not going to tell y'all. So let me continue to tell y'all what's happening with me. So everybody be a clear story. There's nothing going on with me. It's a bunch of people that want to be witches and warlocks. Half-breeds, little fries, right? And so now they running around and they're doing these things actively to people, so they thought it'd be a good idea to come and touch me. But what they didn't know is they touched something that's way farther than they understanding. And now it's actively ravaging through their family. But they're not going to tell y'all. They're not going to tell y'all. I see it. That's why I'm telling y'all that your daughter or your son did some stupid stuff. Messing around with that sorcery stuff. And now my protection is on their ass. On their ass. And now I've been actively trying to tell people, hey, you don't know me. You don't know me. Quit touching my name. Get off my dick. Cause you don't know me. So that's my story, part of it, y'all. And I'm actually dealing with some covenant wannabe witches and warlocks around here in Tampa, Florida. And what they did was they ran into God's house. And now my spirit team is actually wearing their asses out, wearing them out. I said it. Yes, it's my spirit team wearing y'all ass out over there. And so something recently just happened again. And I told the government they need to come tell y'all people what's going on because they're sitting back watching. They sitting back watching. And you want to know what part of the Bible that they sitting back watching? They sitting back watching the part where there's little detail about what God said he would do to people if you touch his angels, his prophets, and his sons and daughters here. He never went into details. So they need that information. He never went in details of what he would do to people if they touch his angels, his prophets, his sons, his daughters. He never went into detail. Go check your Bible. He never went into details what he would do. So what these people are, they gather information. So they see that we have arisen. We're telling them that we're sons and daughters have risen. They know that much so far. But what they don't know is what we are here for. So what they're doing is they're watching y'all actively come and mess with us. And they're recording everything. So now they have the information on what would happen. They're sitting back watching it all. Y'all people go find y'all somebody. Matter of fact, don't find nobody to play with. Y'all need to listen to what's going on. Listen to what's going on. And y'all can think this is far-fetched if you want to, but just go talk to them people. And they're going to say, yeah, we've been having a lot of people pass in our family. And I'm trying to tell y'all why. Your daughter, your son, thought it'd be a good idea to go mess around with some sorcery stuff. And they thought it'd be a good idea to come touch me. So what the government knows is that someone like me has many gifts. And what the government knows that someone like me, all I got to do is just say God. And they have seen things. They follow me all day. All I got to do is say God. They know that much. So y'all can sit here and try to act and talk all and act like this ain't what it is. All that crazy stuff that y'all got going on. I'm telling y'all what it is. And y'all need to tell y'all family because them same people that thought it'd be a good idea, they watch all my videos because they scared. And instead of them telling their family members that they messed up and how come they keep going to funerals, they won't tell them. They won't tell them why they keep going to funerals. They won't tell the people who ain't had nothing to do with it why they keep getting dressed up. And I know some of their family members gonna scratch their head like, what the fuck going on? Go talk to your son and go talk to your daughter. And go ask them what did they do. Go ask them what they did. Because I'm telling y'all what's happening. They came playing. And now my protection that I was anointed with since I was a baby is actively ravaging. And I told them in the other video they need to tell y'all the truth. but they're not going to tell y'all the truth. The government knows, but it sounds so far-fetched because I'm keep saying the government, but I'm telling y'all that they're watching the whole thing play out. They're watching each and every last one of God's children, God's prophets. They're watching every last one of God's angels. They know who we are. And they watching and seeing what would happen if people touch God's anointed people. And they're writing it down in their books. So y'all better stop playing out here. This shit for real. Y'all want some magic? This shit ain't magic. This shit God. It's God. There ain't no magic over here. No magic. And if the government love any one of y'all, which we know that they don't give a shit, they'll tell y'all people the truth. But they're going to watch the game. Y'all people threw y'all in a game with God's children, sons and daughters. That's what them people did. And I'm trying to help y'all, because I don't want to see no more of it. But your daughter and your son, their greed is going to be the bottom barrel of the bug. Their greed. They don't know how to stop coming for people money. That's going to be the problem. So, if any of y'all know anything about God, y'all know that I'm telling the truth. And if any of y'all in any of them people's family, and you've been scratching your head trying to figure out what's going on, well, listen to me. I'm telling you the truth. My spirit team is actively tearing y'all ass up over there. And it's all because of your family member touching me, taking from me. And they didn't think I was going to find out. I found out. I thought it'd be real generous of me to let their family members know that people out here playing a dangerous game. A real dangerous game. And anybody can try to look at this any kind of way they want, but I have to tell my truth so that y'all won't think it's something going on with me. It's not. It's just that I'm trying to stay away from them people. And God gave me a new life where I'm separated from them people. And I absolutely told the government, if these people come and follow me into my new life, I'm going to tear their ass out the frame. Because they know I got gifts. They know I got real heavy gifts. And I told them, if these people follow me into my new life, I'm going to tear them out the frame. Because I bit the first one. And I moved around. And I told them, if y'all come, I'm going to tear your ass up. And now they sitting back. And they watching. And they ain't going to step in either. Because they need the information. The information is more valuable than you. You just another person. This information gonna live on forever. I always remember that. Next time, worthy, the eternal, made in us. Who is us? Well, we God's people. That's who we are. And don't forget, don't let the rooster crow on you 3 times before you think about feeding my father's sheep. And for all you people out here with all that sorcery that came my way, They came my way with it. You know what's going on, right? You gonna tell them people? Or you want me to keep making videos? You know what's going on, right? Is you gonna tell your family members? Or you want me to keep making videos? Now the ball's in your court now. It's your move. And if I was you, I'd think about saving my family.